Do you like the time I got reincarnated as slime? Well, this new season of anime has just got the show for you. Introducing a new show that just came out this spring 2024 of this anime season, Monster, to be basically explained as show with this time I got reincarnated as a slime vibes. I mean, it's very similar, I guess. I mean, like in Slime Tensei, Rimuru gets freaking reincarnated as a slime, but in this show, our protagonist Ru gets reincarnated as a goblin. Fun. So do not snitch on the Goblin Slayer or we may not have a season 2 of this crap. This is a show with fairly decent animation and a story that's quite interesting so far. I mean, it's very Slime Tensei vibes, but I think it'll go down the route that's like slightly different from it. But take that with a grain of salt. I've only watched episode 1 as that's the only like episode that's come out at the time of this recording. So this show starts off actually quite interesting. Gabro was actually a human on his past life and he was like killed by this girl who was like probably participating in some battle because he was a well-known and infamous killer or something. Think like House Paradise but in more sci-fi world. Not like too sci-fi with mechas but with like more advanced technology and like powers and crap. That is what Gabro's last world was, and sadly he was like killed and crap. And golly do, he was transported to another world after he died, and the creature that he transformed in was a goblin. And thankfully Goblin Slayer is not here and he lives to another day. So apparently this world has some like leveling system crap, and the creatures that live in it know this thing, this leveling system, and after a certain level you get to ascend to a higher being, a more superior race. And so Gabro kinda grinds a bit with like his two friends, if you could call it. Maybe he's using them like tools, Ayano style. And later down the story, surprising element gets introduced. Gabro apparently still has his special ability from his last life, and that is gaining the ability from the monster that you eat, or anything that you eat really. And wham bam, he eats a lot of monsters. And so as far as the story goes, it is giving a lot of Slime Tensei vibes. He seems to be making some army of some sort, or maybe like making a town of monsters like what Rimuru did, but who knows. Take that with a grain of salt because this is only based on like the few episodes that I've seen of this anime, which from what I remember is basically episode 1 or episode 2. So yeah, fun show and pretty unique overall. I mean, it is borrowing a lot of elements from Slime Tensei, but somehow it seems kind of fresh. The animation surprisingly doesn't use much CGI, which I commend them for it. I hate CGI and thank god they didn't use any CGI with the monsters. Though the animation does seem a bit more gruesome, or like the imagery that they use seem a bit more gruesome, but that's fair. It's better than getting white blood and making it look like cum. I am really interested in where this show goes after this, and I hope that it won't just be another throwaway show like some of shows out there, mainly the ones that I don't cover. That doesn't mean that the shows that I don't cover are like trash. All of them are trash. No, only some animes that I don't cover I just don't have an opinion in, but this show I have an opinion in, and it is the fact that it feels like Slime Tensei. It's a fun series and it feels kind of fresh, and I recommend this to you out there who haven't watched it, or if am already watching it, to continue watching it and unravel the mysteries and doobly-dads that this show might offer. I mean, who knows, this might turn out to be a very good show with a really interesting like plot as it continues. It already is interesting enough to make me want to like watch this till the end, but who knows, maybe it'll like dwindle in quality over time, but I hope that doesn't happen and it continues the quality that it has right now, maybe even like get better, but I don't know, that's just a prediction, hopeful thoughts that I want to have. Anyhow, Monster is a show, it seems kind of fun, and I recommend this to you out there if you haven't watched it. That's about it, thank you for watching, sayonara, bye bye.